Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? We have a weekend stream like usual. How are my fans doing today? We got Lonnie coming in first like usual. Everyone's had a Lonnie. Lonnie's a super on the channel. How you doing? Esther, Colby, PhD, welcome back. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna turn on the cooler just one more time just because I feel like I need to put it on just for one more time. But how is everyone doing? It's not coffee, it's actually tea. I'm going good now. How are you? I'm doing great. Pam, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How is everyone doing? Leave a like on the stream if you guys are new to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm not in like too much of an energy mood right now. I don't know what it is. Like, it's like one of those days where I feel like I have energy, but I don't have energy. I'm just tired in a way. I don't know. Maybe it's probably because I went to bed like at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was playing Battlefield 6, and I'm just trying to get better at that game. I'm decent. I just don't know the spots. I don't know where to go. I get killed really easily. I feel like you die in like boom like that in the game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a little repetitive. I can't stand not being able to spawn right away after you die or seeing how I died. I think that's just the Call of Duty inside of me. I'm like just so used to getting killed and being able to see who killed me and how they killed me and being able to spawn like that. Waiting to spawn is so annoying to me. That's why I'll never play Surge. You have the YouTube filter on, adding some blush. Yes, just because I like it. It's not too crazy, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. It's better than nothing. I need to get groceries and don't want to get my lazy self up. Girl, I feel you. I'm just lazy right now. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and you would think that it's not. I'm not tired anymore, but I am. But you know, we gotta live. We gotta live another day. So yeah. If you guys are new to the stream, y'all know what to do. Subscribe. I know we're early in the stream, so I'm not gonna really. I don't know if I should say this super early in the stream, but if you guys want to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you guys have not done that as well. But the live streams. Oh, by the way, I just want to let you guys know we're almost at our goal of $200 for the month of. My goal that I set to myself was $200 in YouTube donation revenue for 1 month, every single month to maintain. It would help out with my movie stuff. So far, we're almost there. I'm $14 short, so, and I think definitely we'll be able to hit that by the time the end of the month hits. My bed is really warm and cozy, and right now I don't really have anything to do. PhD, what are you trying to say? I'm just kidding. Leave a like on the stream, guys. How's everyone doing? I'm so confused about government shutdown. Is health coverage affected too, or just SNAP? It is government health. I think Medicaid is affected as well, right, guys? Is there any other half in you in life, or is there another half in you life? Like, do I have like another half? Yeah, I do. Everybody say hi to Franny. Franny's a tiny tear on the channel. How you doing, Franny? Welcome back to the stream, honey. Welcome back. Everyone say hi to Franny. Franny is a titan tier. Come sit on my right side. You know where you belong. I could feel a headache coming on. That's the problem. I think it's the tea in the early morning, which is crazy because sometimes I'll drink the tea and nothing happens. But the weekend, it's like, it's the same thing on the weekend sometimes. Like, it's like when I start drinking tea or I start drinking coffee that has like, then I start getting headaches. Not with the mushroom coffee that I had before. That one wasn't giving me headaches because there was no caffeine and I was doing pretty good. But for some odd reason, now I'm getting headaches in the mornings on the weekends. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten anything. I need to eat something. Annika, welcome to stream. How you doing? I'm doing great. Everyone say hi to Annika. Annika, subscribe on channel. How you doing, Annika? We have some greens coming in today, guys. Matthew, hi. Welcome to stream. I'm probably gonna need some water too here in a second. So hold up. I could use some water. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Leave a like on the stream. Let's get to 25 likes on the stream. How is everyone doing today? This is how I'm dressed right now. I think I'll probably change just because it's starting to get cold outside, guys. It's actually starting to get cold. So I think I just wore this because I was too lazy to just put something on for the stream. So I was like, yeah, just put this on, you know? It's chilly day too. Yeah, it's starting to get cold. It usually does, right? Right around Halloween time is whenever the weather just drastically changes. It's crazy. It goes from really hot every day to like just straight up cold. I'm celebrating cold winter because I'm in Texas because it doesn't get cold over there. I'm enjoying my rebirth. Rebirth, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Franny? Rebirth. How are my fans doing today? Try to help me wake up, guys, because I am so tired right now. I have no energy. I just want to fall down. It's just, girl, you don't know bipolar until you come to New Mexico. New Mexico is really bad. My transition, oh, okay, I was like, wait, rebirth. What are you talking about? Okay, I know what you mean now. Let's sit down. I'm just to sit down. Maybe it's because I'm standing up is just not my friend right now. I think it's standing up is my problem. Just need to sit down for a little bit. Then do my makeup, stuff like that, so you guys can see how I do it. Listen to some new metal to wake you up. Some new metal? What's new metal? What is new metal? Dude, I have so many things open. So I'm gonna show you guys the crane I bought, by the way, for the movie, so you guys could see the kind of shit that I bought for it. It's a crane that is 21 feet long. 21 feet long, yeah. Wait, you have, you live in New Mexico? Yes, I do. You look so sleepy, it's cute. Thank you. I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, girl. I went to bed really late last night. And I woke up like around 9 to go run to the store and get, I lost my son's, you know, costume hat, and I had to go back to the Spirits and get another hat. It's crazy. If I'm cute, guys, let me know in the chat. If I look cute, let me know. New metal. Who is this? This seems like a really old singer. Like, y'all have things going on, I don't. You look so cute in your brow shape, just to die for. Really? I hate my brow shape, but thank you so much. My dress is from Shein, guys. Erin, I think you should be doing that too. Okay, also, now I can see more of it. Please show us the dress, the color is dress. Gorgeous, thank you. I'll do it here whenever we're done with the makeup and stuff like that, because I just don't want to stand up right now. It's probably best I sit down for a little bit. I honestly think this has to do with the caffeine. I really think it does. Because this mushroom coffee just wasn't doing this to me. It wasn't giving me headaches. And this one is. And it has mushrooms in it. Don't get me wrong. This is a mushroom tea. It's a matcha or whatever the hell it's called. But it has caffeine in it. And there's no problem with caffeine. I just gotta eat something with it, and I don't eat anything with it. Your brows have such nice arch to them, but they have those high fem arches, and I'm obsessed. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you feel that way, because I don't feel that way. Let's get to 25 likes, guys, on the stream. Let's go, let's go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Let's go. We are 51 subscribers away from 26K subscribers. I don't know if we'll hit that. Maybe someday. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It reminds me of those people. More like Korn and Slipknot than Linkin Park, but I'm not gonna say, like, maybe the music does sound like that Linkin Park too. But I'm just talking from pictures. Matcha is slower release and kind of lasts longer. Source: it's a barista from. I'm a barista from Starbucks. Okay, you know. I asked welcome stream. Just pop in to say I love your top. Thank you so much. Slash dress. Yes, it is dress. Thank you. The FFS helped raise the brows. Yeah, it did. I told them I want my brows to be raised like this. And I'm just, can you imagine? You know what's crazy? After my FFS, I used to feel very sensitive right here, and I could feel the balls from the skin, underneath the skin, and it's not sensitive there anymore. Thank God. I hated it. Because every time I cleaned myself, I could feel the sensitivity on top of my forehead. It was bad. But last night, I washed my hair. I destroyed my face with soap. And it always comes out good after that to be able to do my makeup. Everything just is so much better whenever you have your face is washed, guys. If you want the best makeup, clean your face. Nice to see you too, Chris. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is it Christine? It's Christine. I said Chris. I apologize. So let's do the one brow that we always do once. I just use soap and water, honestly. Me too. I'm not saying that I use anything specifically special. I'm not that crazy of a cool person. Lotion, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm not like crazy. I use soap and water, girl. Preferably dish soap. No, I'm just kidding. TKK, welcome to stream. How you doing? We're going to the Explorer today with my son and my girlfriend, and her mom. So we're gonna have a fun time over there today. It's for like an event they're having over there. It's like dish. I was just kidding. Dish, not dish soap. Can't handle the dress. You're slaying. Thank you so much. Sorry you're tired. It's okay. Soap and water is all you need, honestly. The only other one is I super recommend is rose water. Rose water sounds nice. You ain't no duck. Quit using Dawn. That's funny as hell. Maybe I am. You don't know. I identify as a duck. Just kidding. My ears are all red, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to be very, very careful with my eyebrows this time around. Sarah V, yeah, I was told that. I think it was the last stream or the stream before that. The pronouns are quack, quack, Mama Sure, probably. I'm trying to be as sensitive with these brows. I've never been this sensitive with my brows. Thank you so much, Slyglay. Slyglay? Welcome to stream. Leave a like on the stream, guys. Let's get to 25. Let's go, let's go. I know we can do it. See. Mia, thank you so much. Welcome to stream, guys. Y'all subscribe, and destroy the notification bell if you guys are subscribed, because some people don't get the notifications. I'm trying to be careful with my brows this time around. I usually go like careless on it, but I'm trying to be very soft with my brows to try to get. Ew, you're a drag queen? Drag queen? What are you talking about? Do you not know what drag queens look like? Does anyone else eat straight up? Okay. I love seaweed. Seaweed's amazing. Seaweed is amazing. You know what I like about myself, guys? Is that, yes, water is boring. Yes, I don't like drinking water. But the healthy foods, like the vegetables and all that stuff you're supposed to eat, that's healthy. I am like a rabbit, girl. I can eat that shit for days. I love healthy food. It's the water I can't handle. I could drink water, yes, it's boring though. It's like there's no flavor to it. I know people are like, oh, put flavor packets, but then it kind of ruins the purpose of it being water at that point. Um, I just wish water had a taste to it, at least that was decent. Like if it tasted like a plant, at least. But it tastes like nothing. Why is the good shit in life the shitty that like I've always wondered that, by the way. Why is it that the healthy food in life is always the least tasteful? Why is it always the hardest tasteful food? You'll just never hear, "Oh, that's very healthy for you." "Oh, wow, it tastes like a cupcake." You know what I mean? It never ever is like that. What the hell? And we live in this world where we make everything that's healthy for you taste like something that's not healthy. Like, oh, this is chocolate flavored, creatine, or like, not creatine, like, you know uh like, it's like, the drinks that these people sell that are supposed to be healthy for you, but they have like flavors like vanilla and chocolate. I just i just don't understand why natural stuff can't taste super good. Yeah, steak and semen. Salmon is good as well, but I'm talking about drinks mainly. Spring water is good. What does it taste like? Don't tell me it just tastes like water. The funny thing, I just went over this. I love fish. Fish is amazing. I love salmon. You know, um, I love all that stuff. So in a way, I am very good. Avocados, avocados are great, but you have to add salt to them. Like, avocados are so bland without like actually putting like other stuff in it. I'm being honest. I can eat a lot of like avocados, but I have to put seasoning in it. There is a good tasting water. All drinks other than coffee. I can't handle like I can't handle like sparkling water. It's kind of got a more clean taste to it. Maybe I like. There's some water that I actually really enjoy when it's really cold. Can avocados plain all the time? Really? Well, your name's Avocado, so maybe. Cactus, welcome to stream. How you doing? Avocados taste gort, and it's good for you. The sparkling flavored water from Costco is pretty good. No, sparkling's fine, but it's when it's just like carbonated water. Ugh. The natural stuff doesn't taste good. Highly processed food and drinks are formulated to hit the taste buds' desires. That's crazy how we just like know all that shit, right? I don't know how to explain it, but spring water tastes super crisp. Maybe I have to try it. You know what I mean? Maybe water always tastes like really good whenever you're fucking thirsty as hell. Water hits the spot easily. Lemon water, oh, maybe. How to explain? I love how the thumbnail is like transphobes will fall or something, and then just yeah, I love healthy food. PhD, I know. We don't even talk about them until they show up to the stream. Well, I get flavored carbonated water, add up syrup. Yeah, see, but then at that point you're pretty much like Coke. I love when you lean in. Why? You're very cucumber watermelon. Cucumber and water is good. Girl, you know what tastes good? And I had this a while back. Um, Cucumbers that have garlic in them. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it tastes super damn good. Transphobes will fall. It's not. That's not the title though. The title of the stream is like transphobes watch me do my makeup. Will fall. Is cane syrup really good for you? I know honey is a healthy alternative to sugar. Oh yeah, girl, I'm telling you, garlic with cucumbers. I had it at this restaurant, and it was fucking amazing. And I hate it. I don't mean to say this, but I'm a garlic person. I think that's my favorite. Lemon pepper and garlic are my two favorite, um, you know, flavorings or seasonings that you can get. Aspen, welcome back to stream. How you doing, hun? You showed a wave or curl your hair. I would love that. Would be nice on you. I have actually curled my hair at one point. Um, maybe we'll do that. Garlic bread. Oh yeah, garlic bread's amazing. Ishmael, welcome to stream. How you doing? I'm gonna try that today. I use garlic seasoning on a lot of stuff. Yes, garlic on and I don't know if they cooked the. I think they might have cooked the. What's it called? Or they steamed the. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. How do I forget what it's called? Cucumbers. Have you tried sea moss before? No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sure it's probably good. Raccoon. If it comes from the sea, I love it. That's all I gotta say. I don't think there's really anything from the sea I don't like, except for like stuff that I don't know if I've tried yet. So cucumber and seasoning and sesame oil etiquette to really bring out the flavor. That's probably what it was, because I don't think it was just cucumbers with garlic on it. I'm pretty sure they had like cooked or something, or it was soaked in something, because it had like that oily texture to it. Can you definitely hi Lucy, welcome to stream. How you doing? Comes in like a gel. It's supposed to be really healthy for you in smoothies, water stuff. Rin, welcome to stream. How you doing? I just wish that they had something that was really healthy that didn't cost a lot of money. Why is all this unhealthy shit like $2, $3, and all the healthy shit's like $20? I'll never understand. It's like I just really wish that they made stuff that's healthy more affordable. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Fruits and vegetables obviously are really cheap if you buy it like just fresh by itself. But I get really annoyed with like all these smoothies that are really healthy for you, but they charge you like $12 for a smoothie. But then like you're like, well, I could buy a whole meal for like $9 at the freaking Wendy's or something like that. Thank you, Lucy. They hate you to be healthy. That's the sad part. Why do you think some trans women hide their details from guys they're interested in? Details? What do you mean by details? Elaborate here. I don't know what you mean by details. That's my dream. I love your videos. I already read that. I don't know why I reread things all the time. Charlotte, come on. Y'all, leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. If you guys want to donate to the channel at all, we have a Cash App and a Super Chat down below. It goes a long ways as well. We're not going to do thick eyeliner. I know when I say not thick, I mean not thick for me. I mean probably more thicker than you do your eyeliner, but it's not as thick as I do my own eyeliner. We're going to try to go for subtle eyeliner today, just like we went for, in a way, subtle brows. I just filled in and did a small little portion of my eyebrows. Didn't do that much. Tom, welcome to stream. Everyone say hi to Tom. Tom is a super chat on the channel. How you doing, Tom? Question is weird, but also consider people hide their transness because they can lead to hate and crime. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, at the same time, if you are talking to someone, it is probably smart to tell them that you're trans. I'm not saying like you're talking to a friend or some random person on the street. I'm talking if you have interest in someone, let them know. The best thing you can possibly do is know that they want you for who you are and not for what they think you are, right? Not saying you're not a woman, but what I'm saying is don't ever make if you don't tell a guy that you're trans or a girl, whoever you're dating, then you're pretty much dating someone that doesn't know exactly who you are. Now, they might know already, or they might not know. But I wouldn't feel comfortable even if someone that I was talking to didn't know. You know, I wouldn't say anything. I would feel like, oh wow, it's like, do they really like me? What if they knew about this, or what if they knew about that? Then you know, at that point, you're like, you just don't know. You can't confirm. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here is the crazy part. Okay, a man that loves a trans woman but is afraid of what others will think. Are they for the streets or are they actually gems? That's another question for me. That's I have for you guys, because think of it like this: we get scared of chasers and we get scared of people that were going to treat us wrong, like people that are going to hurt us, right? How do you separate a chaser from a transphobe, right? Chasers want to be with trans women. Sometimes having a guy, in my opinion, maybe it's just me, not be comfortable sharing you to his family because he's afraid, but at the same time he didn't know you were trans until you told him, I think is a good thing. And here's how what I think. I think it's not a good thing that they continue to do it. Trust me, if I'm being held from your family for like a month or two, like, I think it's kind of fucked up. But deep inside, their feelings about it makes me feel a little better. It makes me feel like they liked me for being a woman and not for being trans. It's a weird thing, but take I don't take pleasure with guys that like are like, you know, they were with a trans woman before, and it feels like, you know, I hate to say it, but being with a trans woman is not exactly as common as people like to act like. So if the guy you're with has had experience with trans women before, you best believe he probably is a chaser. And I don't mean to be an ass about it, but that's the truth about it, because at the end of the day, it's very hard to fucking find and fall in love or end up being in a relationship with some other trans person. It's like, you know, unless you're actively looking, right? I want people based off their pronouns, and I'm indifferent. Love of the female form, gynosexual. That makes sense. The reality at the end of the day, and we'll go over sexuality here in just a second. Now we're talking about this. But did you guys know that sexuality isn't about what's between your legs? And we all know this. Some people don't. And yes, some people are obsessed with sex, right? We're all they're thirsty. They want to have some poon or some D. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. I get that understanding. But that's more of like a what you want sexually, right? Romantically and emotionally in a relationship is a completely different story in terms of who you fall in love with, right? And there's a reason why we have people that are just fuck buddies, and we have friends who are fuck buddies, and then we have relationship partners that get married, all that jazz. It's Fortune Cup, you're crazy. Held from the family for 2 months maxes. This dude said, I'm talking about in general, like, if you don't get, if I'm not saying about meeting the family, you idiot. You're an idiot. Okay. Next, AHX. If you're paying attention, I'm talking about you not being introduced, not being introduced to your family, to their family in general, like not just in front of them, but in terms of, hey, I have a girlfriend. Oh, her name's Charlotte, or hey, she's trans, like withholding The identity is what the problem is. These people are idiots, man. They literally choose to hear out of one ear and out their asshole. Simply what you said. You don't mean to call people names. This is exactly what you said. Why do you have to be mean and call people names? What, dear? Meeting their oh, okay, maybe I said it that way. I'll give you that. If I said it that way, then I understand. But the reality was, I mean, look at it like this. You're an adult, 2 months max. I hate to say it, but it happens quite often. People act like, oh, I've never, oh, we have to wait till 5 months to meet a family member or to meet your family. Like, you have to wait 7 months. Most people that are adults, they meet their family within like the first couple dates. So get out of here with that never happens, because it does happen. People, I got introduced to my girlfriend's parents, mom, like literally like weeks after I started talking to her. You don't wait like a year or like 5 months, or there's no criteria. You can meet someone's parents the day you meet them. Like, it's a little weird to meet off the first day, but like what I'm saying is it could happen. And so anyways, what was I saying? Y'all, I lost myself. I was too busy responding to some of these losers. Fans, what was I saying? Let's get to 50 likes on the stream, guys. Oh, I think I was talking about sexuality. I think I was just talking about sexuality. I just noticed I've been wanting to wear dark blue. It's such a beautiful color. Thank you. My poor chat is infested with dumbasses, unfortunately. That's why we have nothing but deleted comments. Oh, man. It's so sad. Do you have an advice about meeting parents? My BF has introduced me soon. Just be yourself. Don't be a weirdo. Just don't be too harsh on yourself. The more that you're nervous, the more they'll realize it. I wonder how it feels to do it with you. You're crazy, Noise. Anyways, so sexuality. Let's talk about sexuality. A lot of guys end up falling for trans women for a reason. And it's because of that feminine and emotional state. And this is where I separate trans women from men, because most people are like, oh, well, you know, trans women are just men and they're just talking to gay guys. But that's the funny thing about that is that you'll never see a gay guy straight up be with a trans woman, unless he's bisexual, of course. But you'll never see a gay guy just making out with a trans woman. Just like how people find it weird that I'm with a woman, right? It's the same thing with the trans woman. Trans women give off an aura, which I say all the damn time, that is female-like. It's an aura that people can feel. Like, it's that emotional feminine energy that guys find or girls find or whatever. You know what I mean? Which is why, for instance, me in person, which is why when I'm around like a group of people, I get along more with women, and women talk to me more like a friend than the men talk to me. The men don't talk to me like I'm some sort of like bro buddy to them. You know what I mean? Men have a little more of like this reservation with me. Like, they don't like they feel they don't want to set boundaries. It almost feels like they have that safe energy around you. That's how I feel when I'm around men. When I'm around women, it's like, bitch, this, blah, 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 like talking like that. Women don't talk like that to men usually. Women talk to other women like that usually. Luckily for me, I'm always around gay women, so like I get the aura from both sides, right? What I'm saying is the reason why straight men end up falling for trans women is because of that aura that they feel around other women. They don't see that. They don't feel masculine energy when they're around trans women. Now, if you know that someone's trans and you're not into them because of that reason, that's your whole deal, right? Let's say you don't know, right? Does it make you all of a sudden gay because you find someone that is trans attractive? Absolutely not. And a lot of people, you wouldn't last 5 minutes with me in a cell. Felipe, you're a really creep, dude. Get this guy out of here. You need to go to a cell. So, and here's another way. Here's another thing. A lot of people sit there and talk crap about me being a guy. You know what I mean? But you know what's funny is I've dated some gay ass motherfucking women. Now, I'll give you one thing. You know, bisexual women might be more interested in me because I'm the best of both worlds, according to them. um, but I've dated a lot of motherfucking. I've dated a couple of gay women that were just straight gay. You know what I mean? Straight gay. They're gay. You know what I mean? So like, what am I gonna sit there and say? You know, what are you gonna tell me? Oh, she's just straight. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird. Like, they just make up things to fit their narrative, and that's a problem. You know, straight guys find some trans women, some, not all. There are some trans women that don't give off that aura. And that I understand. That's not. I'm not speaking for every trans woman, but they find it attractive for a reason, and there's a reason why. There's a whole community of kinks out there that feel that way. At the end of the day, as much as people want you to believe it's all about vagina and penis, it really isn't. Maybe when it comes down to having kids, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's gonna come down to those things. But sexually, a lot of people are really, really naughty, believe it or not. It's not exactly as fine fetch as some people act like. Just because these people are saying, ew, that's a man, doesn't necessarily mean they haven't watched, you know, what's PRN that have to do with trans women. That's why trans women, PRN, is one of the most searched, uh, you know, site or search demographics in that industry. You know what's funny is that if it's such a small portion of the community, why is it so highly viewed? Now, the problem comes down to when the men have to deal with what everyone else is going to feel like. What's my parents going to think? What's my friend Bob going to think? What's my church going to think? That's whenever all the issues between trans people become a problem with regular people. It's the separation of, like, you're weird because you're not with a woman like I am with a woman that's, you know, cis, whatever. Um, because it's a phenomenon and not normal. It is normal, actually, quite normal nowadays. You're God. You are what God made you, changing and saying. Nick, I didn't say that. You're a loser. Good morning. Welcome straight back. Welcome back. How you doing, y'all? I just see Thanos is all over the chats. I'm sorry, but like, I'm just like, my poor chat. I can't get people to talk to me about normal things. Like, I can't even have like a regular conversation with people. They're so fucking stupid. They just have to get blocked as soon as they comment. Bumblebee, welcome stream. How you doing? How's your day? It's going great. It's awesome. I'm waking up now. The headache is kind of like subsiding too. It was normal back then, but just it was normal back then to just not accepted. No, exactly, Lonnie. I don't know. People are like, I really wish I could have a conversation with some of these haters. They don't have conversations. They just don't. They are fucking idiots. The first comment they put up is like some stupid comment about my gender identity. It has nothing to do with any of the conversation we're talking about. God forbid if you get any of these freaking dwarfs to fucking hear you out and talk to you. You know what I mean? You'd sound welcome stream. Like, I wouldn't even want to be in a relationship with them, even if I was a cis woman. You know what I mean? Like, these people are so fucking one sided. Um, you could see it. How do I address you? The haters seem to be awakening anyways. Pancakes and waffles. I love your outfit. Thank you, Bumblebee. No, I just think it's sad because, like, you can't have conversations with any of these people. They're just dumbasses. Then, you know, they probably got whipped by their parents when they were kids, and they're probably like in nothing but like domestic relationship partner, freaking violent relationships in life. They act like they're so perfect, I swear. Melissa, welcome stream. How you doing? Marissa, hi, welcome stream. Eccentric, if you want to be a dumbass, yes, you can. It's completely up to you. That's a beautiful dress. Thank you, Tammy. Are you dumbasses? Who asked that question? Only a dumbass asked that question. Are we dumbasses? Maybe you are. Maybe that's the case. Jamie, welcome stream. Austin Billy, hi. The transphobe. No. Like, it's like, you know, if you're asking who I'm talking to, then maybe you are looking at yourself. I know. I'm not a hater. Just wanted to remind you that you're made in the image of God. Jesus, He loves you. Exactly. Am I an alien or what? Is that what's going on here? Did I identify as ET? Some of these people be like acting like I just transitioned from one, like, human to like alien or something like that. Like, God made you in His image. I forgot that I was identifying as a dragon. Shit. I forgot that that's what was happening. The comments make sense now. It's crazy that like changing a gender identity is such a like is such a fucking like hurtful thing to these people. I said this before, and I actually had someone on social media I was following on Facebook, and I grew up with him. You know, he didn't wasn't in my class, my high school class, but he was like a couple high school classes higher. He reached out to me about my movie at one point. You know, if you need any extras, let me know. Right. This guy was never like close to me or anything growing up. Like he wasn't like someone that I considered a friend of mine growing up at all. But he always had this weird energy. Like I didn't know what side he was on. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing to say sides too, but so one thing that happened was he posted, he's like, for those of you guys that are still confused about your gender, blah, 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 penis means man, vagina means female, whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, I deleted him shortly after. I was like, and I thought to myself, really, and I was like, you know what, this kind of makes sense with my streams. Why are people so obsessed with trans people? They come in these streams and they spread out all this hate, acting like they're changing something or something. I think to myself, I'm like, dude, these people are so invested in trans people. Hitler could walk right in fucking front of them and they wouldn't give a shit. I'm telling you, they literally see trans people worse than anything in the world. Someone that identifies as another gender, they see it as such a big problem. I swear to God, it blows my mind just how crazy some people are. Like, I don't ever go up to people's channels and say, hey, how can you be straight? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't bother me. None of these people bother me, but I bother them for some odd reason. Or people like me in general, too. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter. It could be me, it could be anybody. It could be Billy Bob on the side of YouTube. Trumper, that's why. I mean, they've always had problems with it, even before Trump. Thank you, video. I mean, it's taken me years. It's because they're confused. It's a skin condition, hun. Literally how stupid some of these people are. Yeah, they are so obsessed with trans people. This is why I made it. This is why I do live streams that have transphobe in the title, y'all. Because I know damn well they're that obsessed. They will go out of their ways to hate on anybody that they could hate on. But you know what? They're so busy looking at everybody else's flaws. They fail to look at their dumbass selves. And I'm telling you, they comment on my channel as if they are some sort of perfect ass freaking human being. But I guarantee you damn well they're horrible. Horrible. Like for instance, Mr. Mondo 629. Probably a horrible person too. Like I guarantee you. And I'm not saying all bad people are horrible and all horrible people, all trans people are not bad. But you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying in general. Like if someone that identifies as another gender bothers you that much that bad, you must have real bad issues with yourself, dude. How many have you removed your DNA from the gene pool? Oh, really, Dirty? Because I have a kid and I have another kid coming around. Hey, keep Dirty Muffler's comment down there. I want him to see him respond. How neat of you to remove your DNA from the gene pool. Can we put some dirt in this motherfucker's eyes? Because I have another kid coming around, and I just had a 2-year-old. It's funny how they think that they're all of a sudden they know. This is how little they know. This is fucking how little. I'm gonna stand up. This is how little these fuckers know about anything. Like, they think that because I'm trans, I can't have kids. They think because I'm trans, I only like guys. They think because they are so fucking dumb. They have Trump's hands up their assholes. Amelia, hi. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you're happy with you. That's exactly why I don't falter to these people. Please don't stand up. You're a weirdo, DC. They do whatever. I fully support you. You literally say raccoon comments like that. You don't have to support me and worship my freaking ass, but you know, to just respect is all that matters, right? Get him, mama. Yeah. Wait, was it a Dirty Muffler? What did Dirty Muffler say? Or did we just? You are fucking dumb. Dirty Muffler, that's his response. Yo, that was his response. What a fucking loser. That was his response. Hold up, hold up. Where is this guy's channel? I want to see it. Where is this guy's channel? Miss May Jane is an idiot too. Let me see here. Go to channel. Dirty Muffler. Dude, you are the worst person ever. Like, your freaking picture is a muffler, dude. It is a freaking exhaust pipe. And your name is Dirty Muffler. You deserve to be fucking treated like a goddamn muffler. God damn. I literally fucking gave this motherfucker, I literally told him what's up, and his freaking response was, you're dumb. That's all his response was. That's literally what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Their responses, and this is why I always do these rage-based streams, because I love to see people's responses. It's always the Jesus thing. It's always the chromosomes thing. It's always that. But you know what's funny is that there's actually a lot of medical documentation stating the legitimacy of trans people. But you know, they will never look under that because they're so busy with Trump's fingers up their assholes, or pussies, whatever, you know what I mean? Because, you know, he likes to touch those things. You know, like they don't ever think anything else. They're not here to change your mind, they're just here to hate. Well, yeah. Y'all think that I'm really going to change my mind over whatever Bob and Billy said? And Mandy? Just saying those names because the show. They ain't changing my mind, honey. Finish your damn eyes, woman. You're crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use NYX. You can't change the queer's mind. Scooter, you're a fucking loser. Go fuck yourself, you stupid piece of shit. I love people that use like words like that, and they think they're some macho person, queer. I hope you burn in hell, you piece of shit. That's all I gotta say. Where's Scooter's comments? My mods are amazing. How have I been? I've been great. Barbie, welcome to stream. I don't understand why someone else's life can bother. Because they're such fucking crybabies. Some of the, you know what? I really wish I knew who some of these people were so I can call them the worst of the names that I can just gets under their belt. Like, who here's a deadbeat? Who here is a fucking loser that has absolutely no life? Who's here cannot get a girlfriend or get a husband or anything like that? I want to see. But they hide behind all these fucking goddamn computer screens. You don't know anything about their life, and they could be the most fat motherfucker in the world that has type 3 diabetes, because that's probably fucking something they could contract at their point. You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I wish my eyebrows looked like that. Girl, it takes time. It's just do it. I think you look very nice in red. Thank you. I don't even have red on, but okay. Girl, I'm putting my hair back. I'm like sweating in this apartment for some odd reason. Single dad of 2 currently. Well, ain't that a bitch? Thank you, Bumblebee. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Dirty Muffler. What a joke of a name. You know, people really just be making channels like have absolutely nothing to them. Like, I'm surprised I don't see a channel named Dirty Sock. Do you have persons? No. Kate. Oh my god, you're so cool. Is gay and transgender the same thing? Perfect example of why people are so fucking stupid. Gay and transgender's not. And people come over here to me like as if I'm like the dictionary to go looking. Look online, bitch. If you don't know if transgender people and gay people are the same, look online. Look online. Y'all ain't gonna believe me if I said anything. Like, you're just thank you. I've been wanting to get my eyebrows done. Girl, I need my eyebrows done. These, I have to do these just so I don't look bad. You know? They're uneducated. Well, I mean, Trump likes them for a reason, right? Let me tell you something about these people that come in my streams that talk all this bullshit. Okay? A good amount of the people that ask questions, I'm not done with this, by the way. A lot of the people that come in my streams and ask these dumb questions, like they think that they get freaked out because of a kid, or they get freaked out because of another woman, or they get freaked out because of this, or because they freaked out because of that. I look at them as the same as these other people that are like, is trans and gay the same thing? I literally look at them the same way because I think to myself, none of these motherfuckers in my chats are sitting there actually doing their research, right? They're working with what their daddy, their papi, and their mommy said to them when they were kids, or what their fucking friend Ezekiel at freaking football practice told them, or what they hear on Xbox live chats when they're like talking to someone that just shot them down. That's what they are. None of these motherfuckers have any issue with someone being trans or gay. I'm being honest with you guys, lesbian or anything like that. Because look at it like this. Had I been a cis woman that likes women, I wouldn't get hate the way I do. Okay? Let's be straight up honest here. I wouldn't get the hate that I would be getting had I be a cis woman that likes women. You know why? Because it's a sexual thing to these people. These people want to be sexually gratified by the person they're with. That's why when you watch videos of like really gorgeous women, like I'll show this video I'll talk about this video for instance, right? There was a video of these two girls that were in this fight, and this one girl had her ass pretty much out. She was wearing a thong. I think it was a thong, yeah. And she looked very feminine. The other girl was kind of like masculine looking, you know, which you would expect for like someone that's like wrestling, right? Or like in fighting. Well, the other girl was like really feminine still. She was, you know, muscular. And the camera guy was pointing towards the girl with the thong's back. You could see her ass pretty much, right? The comment section was exactly what the comment section was supposed to be. Oh, the camera guy deserves a raise, and the camera guy did, blah, blah, the camera guy does that. But you know what's funny? Had it been like a man wearing a thong, people would have been going off. It's all personality. These people are looking for hot women. They're looking for straight women. They're looking for women that they can put as a trophy in their systems. I'm telling you right now. Okay? They think they care that much about things they really don't. You know? Thank you, Myra. This is why I take my fan base and my Charlotteers so fucking seriously. This is why you guys matter so much to me than anyone else. Because when it's really hard to like someone and you like someone, it shows that you're the diamond in the rough. I'm telling you right now. These type of people that come in my streams and talk shit to me, they're the type of people that will go and watch some kid that has a disability and sit there and talk shit about the kid having a disability. I'm telling you, I'm not the first person. They've literally talked to many people like this. But that's all I gotta say. I'm not the first person, y'all. Bumblebee, you've been in the stream for this entire time. King Graders, welcome to stream. How you doing? Maya, welcome to stream. I'm sorry I haven't been responsive to the chat. I've been going off. But yeah, like I said, it's not just me. They have complaints about everybody. Trust me. I'm sure they've had plenty of people on YouTube they've talked to like this, so it's not just me. And it's as simple as, like, you know, the guy that came into my stream earlier, the dirty muffler dude. The guy that came into my stream and sat there and talked about how I'm glad I took myself away from the gene pool. And I'm like, joke's on you, dude. If you actually did your research and did things like that, and you stopped thinking like a fucking idiot that doesn't have a freaking brain to actually do some research and some math, you would know damn well that trans women don't just erase themselves from having kids. You know that, right? Trans men either. Oh, your eyeliner is so sharp, it's just stab out. As long as you have a good heart, that's just something that you don't see too often, unfortunately. I wish I was a gene pool. I like turtles, okay. The ignorance is popular these days. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, do your research before you decide to start hating on somebody that you don't absolutely nothing about. You know what's funny? Is a lot of these people, they just assume. They know, like, this is what they think of trans women. They won't go to it, like, and I say this many times. I've preached it out 100 billion times at this point. But why doesn't trans men get the same hate that trans women get? I guarantee you, these men and these women on my streams, they don't go to these trans men's live streams and telling them, "Hey, you're a girl, you're a girl." Maybe every now and then for the religious people, but these people don't care about any of that. They really don't. They get freaked over their sexuality. They want to speak out and yell out, "Hey, that person's not really a woman." But they can care less about if it was a trans guy. And I'm telling you right now, they do not care. They can sit there and make you think that they do, but they don't. It's all about amusement for themselves. I gotta straighten this hair again. My hair is super thick, guys. Super thick. Thank you, Mira. Is it Mira or Myra? Am I saying it right? Am I not saying it right? Land Space. I don't know who that is. You're not a transphobe? Cool. Way to identify yourself, I guess. Y'all, we're 43 subscribers away from 26K subscribers on YouTube. Joanne, coming in with the 8 months. Thank you so much for being a super chat for that long. If you guys want to support the channel, we have a cash app and a super chat down below. If you guys want to donate those ways, it's because men have thick hair. I want to smack the living shit out of these people. Look. What did this person say? It's thick because men have thick hair. Are you that fucking depressing and stupid? Did you not know that I've known plenty of women that actually have really thick hair? Black women have thick hair. You know, it's in my mom had thick hair. I got my mom's hair. My dad's hair was thin. You're unfucking believable. I cannot stand these motherfucking people. They have to associate anything with gender. My God, it's insufferable. It's unfucking believable. They will do anything to try to jab at me, but it does not work. It just makes me want to fucking. I'm more upset because they don't know anything than it is that I'm like, oh, you call me a dude. Join the rest of the crew over there. You know what I mean? It's like it's so dumb. The comments are so dumb. They think they know, but they don't. Y'all are lucky that my mods are fucking badass. Otherwise, I'd be having to respond to you left and right for the whole stream. Dick hair sucks unless you know. That makes me pissed off. That really makes me mad. Like, do you not understand how fucking hair works, bro? It's not about your fucking gender, bro, to have thick hair. I've seen many guys that have thin hair. I mean, men tend to have thin hair more than women do. Oh, wait, did you see recently about the woman who has 100% male blood? Male blood, I never heard of that. Switch the blood in the womb. Let me tell you guys something about all this, because I want you guys to understand something. People that don't know about the story, I don't remember the person's name. She is actually a it's a video is called I think the YouTube video is called I found out that I'm a man, but it's like a regular woman. You could tell she's cis woman. You know what I mean? You could just tell. And this woman comes around, and I don't know how they identify. I assume they identify as what they've always identified, and that was a girl. And when she was supposed to have her period, she wasn't having her period, and she was like worried. They went to the doctors to find out what was going on, and turns out the girl had testicles inside of her body. She had testicles inside of her body. Now, granted, God doesn't make mistakes. Don't tell me that she has testicles in her stomach. God does not do that. He is better than... He does not put balls in people's bodies. Come on now. No way. That doesn't happen. God doesn't create mistakes like that. Well, anyways, the woman had no ovaries. She actually only had testicles that had formed inside of her inside of her where her ovaries were, and they had not come down. However, this woman had grown to have the sex traits. She Nana, welcome stream. How you doing? Welcome back. But she had these. She pretty much went through secondary female characteristics and all that jazz. She had a vagina and everything. What do you say to him or to her? And you know what's funny is that she was. I think she said she had XY chromosome. Bro, this fly is pissing me off. Episode of The House as well. This is also an episode of The House as well. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, it's called Intersex. Exactly. Right? She had XY chromosomes. But doesn't that equal male? Intersex. Let's talk about the religious people. In the Bible, where does it say the intersex mention intersex people? Am I jealous of her? Why would I be jealous? What the fuck are you talking about, Florida? Y'all are so weird, man. Y'all make me want to freaking... Like, the comments of you guys just being that dumb just makes me really upset. It's just like, are you jealous of her? Why would I be jealous of her? What are you talking... I'm giving you guys an example of something. My God, the YouTube comment sections are really fucking... They're really that bad sometimes. Gabriel, hi, welcome stream. Intersex people are a thing. It's very interesting. It is. Did you know that trans people are no different? Did you know that trans people are actually intersex too? But they're not intersex physically in terms of the sexual organs. They are intersex in terms of their brain chemistry. Now, it's something that no one could see because no one really pays attention to what your brain looks like. I could sit there and preach that I'm a woman all I want, and who's to say I don't have ovaries inside my body right now? But like, you know what I mean? Like, who's to say that they don't know? Like, I've never sat there and did like a full-on test or anything like that, right? But that's the difference. The stupid runs deep. Yeah, it does. The quote, Abraham, welcome to the internet. Exactly. What does Adam and Eve have to do with intersex and religious people? See, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and the intersex person in the corner of the room. You know what I mean? I guess we failed to read the Bible when it came to the intersex people, right? Nobody ever talks about them. And it's funny because I guarantee you that girl that's intersex, right? That has XY chromosomes and and actually has testicles in her body. I doubt that she gets treated like a man, or they were told her, hey, look, you got to play male sports now because you have XY chromosomes. Hidden penis. But y'all know that vaginas are nothing more than just tucked in penises, right? Or not vaginas, but I'm talking about clitorises. That's why when trans men take testosterone, and this is another thing, like if the world was so against transitioning, why is it so easy to do it? And I'm talking about in terms of like, changing certain things like fat distribution. Like take it for instance, trans men. There are some trans men out there that look completely like cis men. You would never know. Like Ty Turner, you would never know he's trans till he told you. Now, they might be short, or they might have those little bit of characteristics, maybe the size. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, why is it so easily influenced and changed? Why can someone take estrogen one day and grow boobs? Why can someone take testosterone and get a lower voice? Why is it so accessible to change if it's such a, oh, you can't change your gender, you can't change your identity, you can't do that? Why is it so easy? Jesus would never hate like this. This is how I know damn well that I'm doing the right thing in my life. All these people that come into my stream that say, Jesus, repent to Jesus. You know what? I'm more ashamed of watching porn than I am of my transition. I'm telling you right now. Like, that's more of an shameful thing for me than to sit there and be like, Oh, my transition, it must be wrong. No, I think the thing about the Bible is it challenges people. I've said this in so many streams, it's unbelievable at this point. But the Bible is not straight up for a reason. It's meant to test people. How are you going to enforce God's way or the will of God without going overboard? It's easy to go into some random freaking place and point people's flaws and say, God doesn't love you for that. Repent now and feel like you're doing the right thing, right? Where the reality is, it's a way to do it. It's not how you do it. It's how you do it, and it's the way you do it. It's not doing it. You know what I mean? Going out there, there's multiple ways. You could tell someone, repent to God now, you're sinning, sinner. Or you can be like, hey, can I help you out with your life, whatever. It doesn't have to be pointing out to the problem that you feel like there is. It could be like, let me just learn who this person is. Maybe my decision and my view amongst what I feel is a sin might not be exactly as bad as I thought it was. These people refuse to learn. They're so used to their religion and what their parents and what their priests tell them to do. That's the problem. We listen to man-made issues with of man's opinion and women's opinion on others, that we actually forget about the actual real story, the real story of God, and it's called acceptance and love. It's about love. There's a whole reason why within the gay community and the trans community, it's all about LOVE. Everyone talks about it. Just love someone else, care about someone else. But people always talk like, oh, it's pride. Pride's one of the deadly sins. And I'm like, you know what's funny? Pride is a deadly sin, yes. But and I've told you guys in so many streams, there are variations of these things that can be done that make them sins. Pride is only a sin when it negatively impacts something. That's like saying, hey, if you have pride in your work and what you're doing, then you're sinning. That's crazy. Sorry, I was getting a call, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me. It's another reason why I sit there and think to myself, like, we focus on, I don't know if you guys ever watched SpongeBob. I'm sure a lot of you guys have. Let me know. Ella, good comment. Have you guys seen SpongeBob? I should be saying yes all over the place. Sabrina, hi. Have you guys seen SpongeBob? Yes, of course. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Are you talking about the fun song? N is for anywhere and anytime at all. And down in the bleak blue sea. F is for fire who burns down the whole something. U is for uranium, bombs. N is for no survivors. Is that the song you're talking about? I wonder who looks better in that dress, me or you. Whatever you feel like it. Okay, so y'all know SpongeBob. Okay. Do y'all know that SpongeBob is actually, they said based off the deadly sins? Like, we have, like, the enviness and the pride and the, different things, right? I think one of them is called, which is a weird sin to have, to be honest with you. Joanne, come up with a little cheeky $2 donation. Thank you so much for sending out how it worked. I had 2 IDs as a woman and a man. Really? The other one's sloth. Did you guys know that sloth is a deadly sin? Now, people are probably wondering, well, how can sloth be a deadly sin? How can being lazy be a deadly sin? And here's what I tell you. Okay, so being lazy on a Sunday because you don't want to do anything isn't a sin. Like, people, this is a perfect example of what we talk about when it comes to pride and when it comes to variations of what sin is. Sleeping with a boy, sleeping with a man. And you know what? I actually have a screenshot of something. I want to show you guys real quick. Fun fact. I really want to show you guys this real quick. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but this is actually was a meaningful message. Okay, so a little history on the dates of Bible translations. Okay, guys. In 1534, Martin Luther's original German translation includes Nabenschänder, which means boy molester. Okay, we're going to say that in the chat. I'm sorry. In the 1800s, the German Bible, Charles and Charlotte, yes. Martin Luther's in 1800s, the German Bible reads, "Man shall not lie with the young boys as he does with a woman, for it is an abomination." Leviticus 18 through 22 and reads, "Boy and molesters will not inherit the kingdom of God." 1 Corinthians. In 1860 to 1890, unsure of the exact date, the Germans created the word homosexual. Well, maybe not create, but were the first to coin the word and publish it. In 1983, the American company Biblica pays for an updated German Bible that uses the word homosexual instead of boy and molesters. This was later put into the English Bibles, which read, "Man shall not lie with a man, for it's an abomination." So when we talk about translations in the Bible, did you guys know in the original content? Why is it like, oh, it might cut me off, guys. Did you guys know that in the original Bible, it wasn't even talking about man sleeping with a man? It was about a man sleeping with a kid? Thank you so much. Okay, so speaking of that, we're going to go back to the SpongeBob thing. So that was just an example of the whole gay thing in the Bible, because it was making me think of that. So did you guys know that it can be a problem? Let's say your bills are behind, you're not doing anything, you're lazy, it's hurting you. Let's say you're hurting your family, you're not doing anything, you're being lazy, you're being sloth. It's a sin at that point. Taking a day off and being sloth for a day because you have had a long week is not a sin. And that's a perfect example as to what we're talking about here. There are variations between what these actions are and what actually is a sin. For instance, sleeping with another man as a man is not a sin unless you are deliberately hurting someone by doing so. So that's what we're talking about. Same thing with envy. You can envy someone in a good way. You can say, "Oh, I envy you. I want to be." You can use that as evidence. Like, let's say you like a football player or a soccer player so well that it pushes you to move forward because you envy them so much and you want to be them, and it helps motivate you, right? That's an envy that's healthy. There's an envy that's not healthy, and that's called just hating someone because they're better than you or something like that. That's something. Okay, now taking the day off for the sin for pride. Taking pride in your work or taking pride in what you are in your life is not a bad thing if it makes you feel good about yourself. Pride problems is when it comes to sin, is when you start treating people like you're better than them and you're very prideful and nobody could do better than you. That's a bad pride, right? That's a hurtful pride. What is another form of a deadly sin? I think there was one where you're like overly happy. I think it's called like something when you're super happy all the time. Hop. Obviously, you're an idiot and you can't tell anything that people are talking about. So maybe you should go somewhere else and go watch a kid show. Because if you can't tell what I'm talking about, then you're a fucking idiot. Politics, envy, I swear the right is the projected. Gluttony. What was eating too much and what are those ones called? Okay, lust. Lust. There's a healthy lust. You can lust over someone that you wish to be with if you're single. Let's say you're single and you're like, "Oh, wow, she's super hot." That's a lust. That is a lust to feel. A bad lust would be if you're in a relationship with someone and you're lusting over someone else and it's not healthy for the relationship that you're in currently. That's a bad lust. Nothing wrong with feeling lustful of somebody, just as long as you're not hurting anybody in the process. Wrath. Wrath is a weird thing because there's not a variation of wrath. Wrath is more like just being straight up evil. So I don't know how you can be wrath and not be and be good at it. Greedy. There's variations of greedy. You can have certain things in your life that you can be like, I don't want to tip this person $20 because I want to hold on to my $20. I'll tip them $3 instead. I think that's a healthy greedy. But then there's greedy people, like as in people that are just straight up greedy. And I don't know how I would interpret more greed than that, because I'm not very smart when it comes to greed stuff. Maybe in terms of you see someone needing help on the side of the road, and you have $1 million in your pocket, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Maybe that's a hurtful greed. Yeah, so wrath, I don't think there's a different variation of wrath. Are Eduardo? Oh my god, they're so dumb. I swear. They come to my streams. I literally talked about someone talking about how they need money, and they think I'm asking for money. Are you, Eduardo, do you really sound as bad as you sound? That's so crazy. Eduardo, like the perfect example of what these people do not pay attention at all. I literally talked about an example of someone wanting money and someone having like, a deadly sin. I'm so confused. Oh my god, people. Watch the stream and then say something. Stop talking as soon as you get in here. Yeah, I fully agree with, I think there's levels to it. If someone tries to take a life, there takes their own. That's a thing. It's variations. People think rage maybe. Huh? Oh yeah. Is rage another one? I'm sorry, I'm not very good at remembering all this stuff. Oh girl, you need to speak debate with Thorb and Ruby Spakek. Maybe. I think people that are like those people are probably smarter than some of these people that come to my streams anyways. Please don't use the Lord's name in vain. Please don't use my name in vain. I think rage is under wrath. That's what I thought. I thought like rage is not good at all. You have rage over anything. It's not healthy for you. You look like a woman. Wow. Cool. Thank you. I don't know. The Bible will also say lay with your husband, which would be lust. Cheating on your partner, yeah, that is a sin. It's called adultery. Because it hurts the relationship. It hurts that person. You're hurting someone. So, agreeable. That's bad. Welcome to the stream, guys. How is everyone doing? Leave a like on the stream if you're new to the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Let's go. Y'all know what it is. Doesn't the Bible also say not to wear mixed fabrics? They pick and choose to fit their narrative. That's drowsy. That's what I'm saying. They don't think anything about any other sin. See, the problem with a lot of these people that come in here that talk about trans stuff, and which is funny because the Bible never referenced trans people, by the way. Just to let you know, it doesn't say thou shalt not take hormones, nothing. But it's the same thing as how they view trans people. They view trans people as just gay men, and there's no such thing as trans men to them. They don't think about trans men. They just think about men that dress up as women. That's all it is. That's why when you hear Trump talk about trans people, he never says women should not be in men's sports. Women should not be in men's spaces. No, it's always men should not be in women's spaces. Have you noticed that? Like, it's always about the trans women. And I don't mean to be an ass to trans men, because trans men have their issues too. They have their problems. They have the people that kick them out of their lives and issues with themselves as well. Trust me, women can be just as bad as men in terms of hating their friends. They sure can. So pick and choose your issues. We all know what the issue is, right? It's trans women. That's the way the world is trying to point fingers at. It's not trans men. That's why these people are so dumb. They say men shall not sleep with men, but then they talk to me about it. I'm like, wait a second, I'm confused. Why are you associating with this with me? I like women. So it's like, you're not even attacking me the right way, right? Some people say you're gay. I'm like, I am gay. I like another woman. So this is what I'm talking about. They come in the streams and they say these stupid things that mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It comes off as I didn't do my research. I came to the test without doing my research, and I'm doing an open book test and I still suck at it. That's what it comes off as. Do you feel more evil than normal people? No, never. Now, when I'm calling people dumbasses and idiots, yeah, I feel bad because I probably shouldn't be talking like that. But at the end of the day, these people would not care about calling me the same words. So to me, I try to just meet them where they belong, right? I'm sure there are some smart people that are talking crap to my face. But at the end of the day, it's their inability to understand the subject at hand that they talk the way they talk and why we're in these situations in general. They are just dumb. They just don't do their research. They don't know anything about it. You will never see anyone come into my streams and talk highly educational advice to me about as a trans woman, or even go into the depth of what trans women are and trans men are. They have absolutely no idea. It's all about, they think it's just gay guys dressing as women. That's why, and I say this 100 billion times in every single stream, this is exactly why people are freaking out because I'm with a woman. They think, oh, so you're just straight with the extra steps. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking idiot. Just do your damn research. Watch a couple of freaking videos on the internet. But they don't do that. You know why? Because they're so bunched up in their right-wing conservative mindsets and lifestyles that they have absolutely no idea of what anything. They think because Trump said it's bad, it's a bad thing. But they believe that gas prices are at 60 cents a gallon. Bumblebee, hi again. Just take this as a joke. Yeah, Lonnie, I was going to say that too. But we all know, every now and then, right? Hamster, welcome to stream. How you doing? By all means, I want to let you guys know I'm not hurt by anybody's comments. I get more upset because people are just stupid and their assumptions about everything. The whole me not being able to have kids and thankfully I can't have kids. It's like you've already failed again. The calling me gay, you failed again. The calling me, hey, turn to Jesus, you failed again. I have more religion in me than probably you have, right? You're like, oh, you have some big shoulders, how much can you lift? Bro, I cannot lift that much. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'm not as strong as some people think, but they act like that because I'm trans. You know what I mean? They act like that because I'm trans. Just because someone has bigger shoulders doesn't mean they're stronger than anybody that has smaller shoulders. The power of stupidity. Yeah, I know. We've learned on YouTube for the past year and almost a half. Jess, welcome to stream. How you doing? She can lift eyeliner down. Nurses are pervert too. Exactly. That's why they come to the channel and the first thing they do is the same comment over and over and over again. And guess what that comment is? Are you a dude? This is a dude. You're not a woman and you'll never will be. It's the same thing that we hear every single stream. So you need to realize there's a reason why I do these live streams, because in a way, it captures my mentality a little better. It helps me strengthen myself to people that don't like me. I don't want to be weak. Now, you don't have to do YouTube live streams and have a bunch of transphobes in your streams for you to build that kind of, you know, self-confidence. You just don't. But to me, it was a way for me to build that self-confidence and be able to respond to people. Because the more that I've transitioned, the more that I began to realize and learn even my own self and get to defend myself. I didn't just transition because it felt good for me to transition. I transitioned because it was supposed to be something I needed to do. How do I feel about Caitlyn Jenner? She's, yeah. That's the first time I seen your live. I don't know anything about you, so I only ask for my knowledge. We're 36 subscribers away from 26K, though. Hey, asking me about my weight is actually better than asking me about my gender. That's for sure. I'm 172 pounds. Pure lean green muscle. No, I'm just kidding. Green muscle. I don't know where I got that from. Girl, the way you were just talking about that. So let me tell you something. Okay. It doesn't matter what I was born as. It really doesn't. So if you come to my stream and that's the first thing you ask, then you need to do some soul searching, okay? It's like going up to someone and saying, do you like girls or guys? It doesn't, just because you do think that they're gay or something like that. It doesn't matter. Take me at face value. I'm Mama Charlotte. It doesn't matter if I was born a lizard. It does not matter. So just leave it alone. People that are being sweet and nice, they're like, I'm not trying to be mean, but are you a woman or a man? Or were you born? Yes? Yes? Can I have a hug first? Here's my gene pool. My gene pool. My gene.
Cookie.
Say hi first.
Cookie.
Can you say hi?
Cookie. What's a cookie?
Did you ask mommy? You gotta ask her. I don't have the cookies. They're not mine. Ask mommy if there's cookies. I don't know where they're at. If there is any, ask mommy. I don't know if there's cookies. How many kids? We're gonna have another one. We're expecting another one. He's cute, yeah. I'm doing great, Yolanda. Thank you so much for asking. If you guys haven't supported the channel, if you guys want to support, we have a Cash App and a Super Chat below. Now that's me asking for money. If you guys want to support that way, it's completely up to you guys. But at that point, you might as well just say every YouTuber is asking for money, because all the YouTube channels that I know of have a donation link, have some sort of links, have memberships. And you know, all these people that are in these companies that ask for money, they're asking for money too. Believe it or not, money runs the world. You know, you gotta have money to go do things. You gotta have money to maintain a place, maintain a car. And at the end of the day, it's not like I'm relying on YouTube money to pay my bills. But at the end of the day, it is good extra money for my filming equipment, because the money that I do ask for is for my movie. It's not exactly money that I'm just gonna go over there and gamble with tomorrow. Guess what I'm going to my cousin's wedding today. That's awesome. Guys, please donate to Shar. She deserves. Thank you. This is a legitimate question. You don't have to answer, but I've always been curious about it. Does HRV affect your ability to conceive? It can. I am Ken High. $33 subscribers away from 26K, guys. Let's see how many views this stream has gotten. Your eye color is just brown. This stream has gotten almost 8,000 views, guys. Oh no, I've been trying that one out and it has not been good for me. Amber Wright. Did you ask mommy? I don't know if we have cookies, Bubbles. Did you ask mommy? What did mommy say? What did mommy say?
Six.
What? What did mommy say? Let's go see what mommy said. I'll be right back, guys. Gabby, welcome to stream. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Clarissa. Why has it been so long since you had your phone? We're going to Explora. It's in Dancer. Maybelline. Superstay. We're going to a club? No, girl. I'm not always going to a club when I get my makeup done. In fact, I don't ever go to clubs at all. Yeah, exactly, Adrian. By the way, guys, we might be going live again tonight, very late, like 9 o'clock at night, late, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, late, 9:30, because I don't know what we're going to do with my girlfriend's mom today. We might all hang out for a while, and I just don't want to be rushing to stream. Thank you so much, Caitlin. RC, welcome to stream. Everyone say hi to RC. Super Channel channel. How you doing? You messy person, vice versa. I'm surprised we never got to 100 likes, guys. 100 likes, I'm surprised. I guess maybe it's because I didn't ask too much. Take your time. Okay, Lonnie, sounds good. Real rash and the weight, some bending questions, then eye color, then the kid. Archie, welcome to stream. How you doing? Okay, late night streams, awesome. All right, guys. Well, I want to say thanks to everyone that supported the channel. Thank you so much, Joanne, for the $2. I want to say thanks to all the super cheers that show up to streams all the time. Y'all are amazing. All the cheers that show up all the time as well. Thank you guys so much. And the mods for being amazing today, like usual. So you guys are awesome. You guys make these streams so fun to do and make them so easy to do anyways. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you guys tonight. Any updates on time, if it's later than 9, I'll let you guys know in Discord. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good one. Love you guys. Lots of teardrops, apricots, and ladybugs with lots of motherfucking spots. Bye, guys.